Hi fam, I wanted to come on here as promised and provide a quick update to you. As I mentioned, I was going to come on here and talk to you about how I've been trying to, embrace the unknown and really navigate and try to embrace that on this cancer journey. So I talked about in the last couple of videos about the fear of the unknown, some of my anxiety surrounding that. And I wanted to let you know what I've been doing to try to manage that and help that. I've been doing a few things each day to incorporate into my daily routine. One thing I've been trying to do is chair yoga. That's where you sit in a chair and you do stretches. And since I'm a newbie, it was recommended I started off doing chair yoga before I get on to the floor, the mat. What you think of when you think of traditional yoga. I've also been working on my mindset, kind of changing my mindset. At one of my NP visits, she mentioned how our mind often takes a cow path, like how a cow will go down the same path and, wear a pattern down to the dirt. Our minds often does the same thing. I had a beagle growing up, Sally, that used to love to do that. And when I got married, I took her with us, and every day when she'd go to the side yard, she would have this path that she had wore down where no grass had grown, much to my husband's dislike. She continued to do that. And I guess our brains will do that. It will follow a certain pattern, like a cow path. And one way that we can change our brain mindset is to, every time it starts to go in this direction, we navigate it another way. So I've been trying to steer my fears of the what ifs. How will my health, what will it look like in a year? Where will I be? And to try to really think about living, and directing my mindset to more positive things. Like one thing I like doing is sharing this journey with you, and just to kind of talk about how I've been doing. That's really important to me, is to share this with everyone. I also went to see my friend yesterday, Jen, and she is a Reiki practitioner. So we did like a Reiki session. If you're not familiar with it, it's where they sort of kind of just place their hands over you. You lay like on a table, and they usually have sound, in the background. Sometimes they may have incense, or they spray incense, and they just sort of try to use the body is a like healing type energy to pull off anxiety and whatever you have going on, and just try to balance your energy levels and kind of pull it off and release it up. It was wonderful. I found it to be very helpful, very relaxed afterwards, which was wonderful. I much needed that. We had done a distant Reiki healing on my last chemotherapy in session, and I told her when the chemo started, and we visualize like the chemo infusing. I kind of look up at the IV bag and the drip rate as it goes, and I visualize it actually killing the cancer cells. And I played, some healing music during that, and got very relaxed. So that has helped me tremendously to try to get myself balanced. Also at night, I've been doing like meditation music, playing like a meditation healing, and it kind of helps guide me to sleep. And I listen to that every night, as well as I sometimes put on healing music and let it play, as I'm resting during the day, or if I'm up and about, moving around, trying to just kind of, it's very calming and it's very soothing. I find that to be very helpful. I've also been eating a really good, well-balanced diet with organic foods and fish and chicken, and just eating very clean and very healthy. That seems to take up quite a bit of time, because it's usually recommended that, it used to be cancer patients, they didn't recommend you eating any fresh food. Everything had to be canned, but now they've changed their mindset on that. I guess research shows that it's okay, but they ask you to do like a baking soda rinse. So, you kind of put, you know, your vegetables there in a bowl, and you add baking soda, and it has to like soak for 15 minutes, and then you rinse it off. So that's one thing that is a little time consuming, but something I've had to incorporate in there. So I'm eating very well. As well as I've been taking Boost supplements that's been provided by the Little Red Door. Wonderful, wonderful resource. I've been doing that. Before this happened, I never had any issues maintaining weight, certainly had no problems putting on weight, and so the Boost really does help get me the calories I need a day, because I didn't realize it, but I actually need 2,000 calories a day. Yeah, that's been an adjustment. Just counting calories just to maintain your weight, when I used to kind of count calories to lose weight, it's very different, that's for sure. Another thing is I drink a lot of water. I used to drink soda a lot. People who know me probably realize that I used to love to drink a fountain soda every day, a Coke, generally from McDonald's, and I gave that up a couple of months ago shortly after diagnosis, and I just thought this can't surely be good for me. So I do get a lot of water in, which is good. And that's kind of what I've been up to kind of, you know, kind of embrace this journey and try to, you know, get my fears and my mindset and get balanced really from within. And I wanted to share that with you. So it's actually Memorial Day weekend, so I hope everyone has a good Memorial Day. I love you, fam. Bye for now.